Hey guys, I am Torchwood and today we are watching My Hero Academia. I'm very excited for this, guys. This is the second time I've done this intro because the first time my camera broke. Boo! I'm loving this show, guys. I really am. I saw that you want me to do Full Metal Alchemist. I'm gonna have a look into it. I know a few people have had some issues with copyright with Full Metal Alchemist, but if I can do it, I definitely will. Because obviously I want to stick to, you know, being totally and utterly above board with everything, you know, with these shows. So yeah, because anime can be quite dodgy when it comes to reactions. Some of them aren't, some of them are. So you have to make sure, like, I know Dragon Ball, one of the Dragon Balls is like, do not do it because your channel will be voguing over. But this, however, is not that, and this is a great show. Produced by great people who like reactions as long as you obey the rules, which is why we make all these lovely notes. And also because I'm loving it, to be honest. I'm absolutely freaking loving it. I'm freaking loving it, guys. I really am. So last time, we had a lot of stuff. I want to start off with just the information we got at the beginning of the episode, which was like All Might he has his own products, he reduces crime just by being All Might. I love that. I love the idea that someone can be so powerful that it dissuades people from reducing crime, from doing crime. It's like when you like watch Superman or something, you see people still committing crime. Why? Why would you do that? That's not smart at all. There's a guy who's impervious to bullets and can fly and can shoot lasers out of his eyes, and you wanna take him on. It's ridiculous. Now, he was all on about like, Izuku, you can be powerful, you can be strong, because you're gonna inherit my power. I'm sorry, Captain Cornflakes, say what now? I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I did not think that was the way it was going to go. Which led to one of the best sequences, which is a montage, which left me kind of confused as to whether we were meant to fancy Izuku or not. But I checked, he's 15. We are not. He is adorable and nothing more. But seriously, stop sexing up the anime kids. That's so wrong. Wow. Yep. That should be on a Cards Against Humanity card. Wow. Moving quickly onwards. So All Might's quirk is inherited, and it's very much a sort of, it's never really explained how it's inherited. I mean, I assume he's going to have to shave his entire head and make him eat all his hair, oops. But still, I am enjoying seeing how it's going on, and we got a very cool training montage as well, and we do love a good training montage. His power is called One for All. It's a constantly growing power, so I should imagine that at one point it's just going to consume the world and become impossible to stop. I can't wait for that episode. However, Izuku at the time's body would have ripped apart had he not done all the training montages and stuff, because he wants to get into the UA, and this is a hero course, so like a university, I should imagine, which I think is interesting that they have hero courses and stuff, because that would be so cool. Why isn't the real world that cool, guys? Why can't I have powers? What would my power be? Superman's powers, definitely. And they also gave us a very, very clear show of what would happen to Izuku's body. Literally, it showed us him ripping apart in 5 different places. It was very graphic, something I'm not used to. I mean, I watched The Walking Dead and stuff, so I've seen people's heads get cut off and all that kind of shit, and the Game of Thrones and stuff. And yet, still, I've watched a man's head literally be crushed like a grape in Game of Thrones. And yet, still, that scene of his arms and legs getting ripped off on that, I think it's the artwork. I think there's something, I love art, so for me, it's like watching a very dark masterpiece, and it really gets to me, you know, so it's like, oh, okay, that's not what I anticipated. So we got a training montage. Also, I wrote down, teachers hit kids. Don't hit kids if you're a teacher. I mean, I can understand why you'd want to, don't get me wrong, but Izuku was doing nothing wrong and you shouldn't have hit him. I don't know why I keep coming back on this point, guys, but it's really bothering. So despite doing the American Dream Plan, he overworked himself. He didn't stick to the plan, which can be a massive problem, because when you're training, and take it from someone who has trained in the past, who has had 3 weeks off and needs to get back into it, but as someone who has trained in the past, I know that training, you have to stick to the plan. You can't You can have time off, but you can't do more, because if you do more, your body becomes tired and you crash and burn, like Izuku did in that episode, and like I did like 3 weeks ago, thus the 3 weeks off. So he crashed and burned, but he still showed strength to get back up, which is what I like about him. He got back up and he stuck to the plan and he continued and he did it and he cleared the whole beach. It was fucking impressive. And kind of confusing for me, and probably a lot of people. But 15. He's adorable, nothing more. So we had a bit of a time jump in that time as well, which was cool, because I didn't really want to spend like loads of episodes of him doing all this training and stuff, which a lot of shows would have done to like fill out the episodes. But I'm glad that we're moving at quite a quick pace, and I'm excited to see if we continue to move at a quick pace. He got swole. He got swole. What I like is Izuku's in tune with his emotions. He cries when he wants to cry, you know, he's not in like a baby way or anything, but in a way that sort of suggests that he knows who he is, and he accepts who he is. And yes, he wants to be more, but he just wants to be a hero, and his dreams and his goals, you know, all he wants is just to be loved. And I think that's really beautiful, and kind of, you really see that in the character. At least I do anyway. Yeah. Then he was like, you're going to have to eat my hair, at which point I was done. I was like, excuse me. We don't go around eating people's hair here. But he did. He ate the hair, which was disturbing in all manners. Like, or literally, I was disturbed by the whole situation. But it was cool, and it must have been kind of crunchy or munchy or something, I don't know, but he ate the fucking thing, and that is his choice, you know? Everyone deserves a choice. So then we got to him getting to the UA, and he was like trying out for the training course. And he's walking through the courtyard, and Katsuko is there. Katsuki, why do I always call him Katsuko? I'm so sorry, Katsuki was there. Or Kachan, or Bakugo. I've learned all the names, motherfuckers, I've learned them. Apart from I can't say Katsuki, apparently. And he was there, and he was all like, oh, you can't... sorry, he was all like, just like, get out of my way. And he was like, Izuku was scared, but he didn't do anything violent to him, which surprised Izuku, which, number one, you should not let bullies win. I understand he has powers, but still, a kick to the groin and a throat punch, what are you going to do with your powers then? Nothing. And he was scared, and then he was like, maybe today's going to be a good day, so he turns around, he marches on, and then he trips and falls flat on his face, which is exactly something most of us would do, but he's saved by, mysterious girl, I don't know your name, mysterious girl, you saved the day. There's cats fighting outside. Katsuki coming in with the best quote of the night, will you shut up? It was just brilliant. It was just like, he was like, shut the fuck up, shut up. It was so funny to see. I've just wrote it down in letters, still a dick. Also guys, my notes are coming apart already, and we're only on episode 4. Now, they all think that monster number 4 is no points. I think monster number 4 is massive points. It's a trick. I don't know. And then there was that guy who stood up and was really rude to Izuku, so I don't like him instantly. I wrote, test time Izuku, you can do this. Yes, he's in that test village place. And I think he can do this. I hope he can do this, because if he can't, he's going to be heartbroken. But I don't know with this show, you know. He could get into the UA. He might not get into the UA, because... this show, literally, in the first episode, it had one of its main characters telling another main character to go kill himself. I don't know what's going to happen next. I've dropped my pen. I'm so concerned. But guys, this has been a very long intro. I'm very sorry if I've bored you at all. The ice cream man's being very aggressive, and I'm going to stab him in the eye later. But this is... what is this? I've talked for so long I forgot the show. This is My Hero Academia. I'm going to just adjust the camera. There we go. And are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Oh, yes.
Idols. All Might, the most famous pro there is.
Yeah.
The legendary peacekeeper with the most wins under his belt. The fiery hero, Endeavor. Not to mention the denim-clad award-winning marvel, best genist.
Best. Oh, he doesn't wear
is basically a requirement if you want to be a great
denim
hero.
on denim. Ugh.
And so, I held my head high and marched towards the entrance exam.
Didn't you fall forward on your face?
The first step towards achieving my dream of becoming a pro.
So Endeavour and Best Genist. FYI, do not wear denim on denim. Ever.
Dude, what a loser. One less rival to worry about, I guess.
I'm gonna write some really mean things about these fucktards. I shouldn't say fucktards, should I? I don't know if that's... Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. Still, fuck you all. Go! Izuku! Go!
I'm already behind!
Run!
Crap! Hey, wait up! Take some builds for me!
Oh, episode 4 is called Start Line.
Just calm down. This is fine. I have plenty of time. I'll
You to clench your butt cheeks and yell this from the depths of your heart. Smash!
a one-pointer!
Get it! Get it, Izuku! Get it!
Gotta dodge him!
You can do this!
I want my feet moved!
You can do this!
Holy crap, I'm gonna die! I doubt I'll be seeing too much of you in the future.
Okay, bully shoots lasers from Dick.
By that.
6 minutes and 2 seconds left.
I'm gonna have to write the whole section down.
Come on, I need points fast!
Oh, I don't want that quick.
While others rely on speed to pull ahead of their peers. Of course, remaining calm under pressure can be a huge advantage, as can pure power and combat ability.
He's enjoying it.
The most successful students
Oh,
use a
sweet
combination of all of these
mother
factors.
of what
They're
the
ones who
fuck?
rack up the highest scores.
I'd say this year's group looks promising.
Well, there's still plenty of time before it's over. The real test is yet to come. Let's see how they react.
Okay.
No combat
That's my
like
motherfucking
rewarded
boy.
for taking on that
You are now my
humongous
child.
battle. But there is opportunity.
Oh shit!
It's the shot to show what you're really made of. So clench your butt cheeks, kid. And yell this from the depths of your heart.
Yes!
It's nobler than self-sacrifice.
Ooh, that looks like it's gonna hurt in the morning. That was motherfucking badass.
This is kind of like when I tried to save Kachan.
Except successfully.
Without thinking.
Yeah, falling like a motherfucker.
Okay, I jumped using one for all, so maybe I can use it to get down to.
I'm not sure that's how it
Just
works.
like All Might. That
feel like-
needs to be a piece of cake, right?
Lol.
Right. Ah,
Yep.
I'm broken.
You may have molded your body into a proper vessel, but you did it in a hurry, so be cautious.
I
Your
can do
other
this.
arm.
But if my timing's off, then I'm toast. Even if I live, I've got 0 points.
Does it matter?
If I break my left arm too, there's no way I'm gonna pass the exam.
Doesn't matter. Save yourself. Oh my god, that is disgusting and both awesome at the same time. Come on! All right, smash, motherfucker! Oh. Yeah, mystery girl likes throwing up. Oh, but she throws up glitter, so it's okay.
I'm alive. That girl, she stopped my fall again. Sure seemed to take a lot out of her, but at least she doesn't look injured.
Of course, I would have done the same
Oh, of course, yeah.
Wait,
Also a prick.
the exam. The judges. They saw that.
Very nice. Good work all around.
What the fuck
You're
is that?
heroes in my eyes, every one of you.
Oh, thank you. Fuck
Reward
off.
yourselves. Have some gummies.
Okay, actually, I'm sorry I told you to fuck off. I will take some gummies.
Give me some sugar.
Yeah, she's insane.
What's she doing?
You're watching a school nurse in action.
Oh, it's her quirk.
The youthful heroine, Recovery Girl. Her quirk is a Trey awesome boost of healing power. She's the only reason UA can hold these reckless exams.
Damn.
Look, she's...
The truth is, I didn't come to this city just to fight villains. You're looking at the newest UA faculty member!
Oh my god. Almighty teacher, this is never going to work.
Huh? Yes, what's the matter? Who's showboating? Oh, sorry, I'll wrap it up, but I have to show him something first. Wait, I have to do how many of these things? Right, so, moving on. Even the points, the kid's charting well on his own. How could a hero course reject someone who is committed to saving others, no matter the consequences to himself?
Hell yeah.
After all, that is what makes a hero.
Exactly.
And that's what my alma mater is all about.
Aww.
Training those who would risk their lives for the greater good. So we have rescue points. A panel of judges watches.
I'm gonna have to go back. But awesome.
Is this some kind of joke?
Nope.
Welcome, Izuku.
Aww.
You have made it. You're now part of the Hero Academia.
Oh, I'm gonna cry if you start crying, boy.
It took a lot of help. My life has changed completely.
Fuck me.
And now,
Shake it off. Shake it off.
I'm enrolling in the high school of my dreams.
What even? What even? Hang on, I missed her name. Oh, Chacho. Sorry guys, I'm just writing down her name. Chacha. Is that it? Well, that was insane. That was amazing. That was just, there were so many moments that we're going to talk about right now. Holy shit, that was so good. That was legitimately amazing. Like, I am blown away by how good that was. I mean, there's just so many factors that make this show just like, I mean, I was fist pumping. We've been watching 4 episodes, I'm already fist pumping. That's how crazy. I got a little teary and I was like, what is even happening? So, give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I actually am blown away by that. That was insanely good of an episode, and it's just insanely good of a show. But right, okay. So here's my notes. So I wrote down that UA is the best. We got a few new hero names along with All Might attended UA. He is a graduate of UA, which I really like. I like that it's still showing that all these characters came from somewhere. You know, All Might didn't just show up one day. He worked for what he's got and he worked for what he did. Yes, he inherited his power, but he still worked for it. 2 more heroes also apparently graduated from the UA. That they are some of the best heroes. Endeavor and Best Genist. I hate him already because he wears denim on denim. I'm just saying. It's disgusting and he doesn't deserve to be a hero. Izuku was very excited, but he was also very nervous. Like he seemed very when he was stood outside the sort of the city area. He was very much sort of. You could see both sides very conflicting within him. You got the sense that I think if he really put his mind to it, he would have been very, very excited. But I think there's always that part of Izuku who's unsure, who doesn't know. He's a character who doesn't believe in his own self-worth, you know. And I know a lot of people like that. I'm a little bit like that. So it's very real. It's a very real thing, you know. Like most characters in shows are like, I can do this, or a bit like, I'm unsure. But this is a character that truly shows a lack of self-worth, and I think that's a very interestingly real thing to show, which is something the show seems to do very well with, just the very real things. I really liked it. Every other fucker seems to be confident. They obviously are confident in their abilities and in their powers, which is alright, but sometimes you need a little of nerves because nerves can really help the adrenaline getting going and getting you in there and doing it. Which is something I think Glasses, who is his name until I learn his name, you know, the very confident guy who has weird leg things in his legs, like air that comes out his legs that makes his powerful legs. I don't know. Very creative powers by these people, and I think it's brilliant. But everyone else was confident, everyone. And then you had all these bullies bullying him, like, did you see that kid? He fell flat on his face almost outside of school. Good job, she saved him. Ha, what a loser. Ha. I wrote down that they can suck a turd. So, suck a turd, losers. No one likes you, bullies. Bullies suck. Fuck you, bullies. Don't bully people. Now, we learned that he has to be cautious, as we saw, about, obviously, not only the new body that he's acquired through all this training, but the backlash with the quirk, because the power is very much now part of him. Does he keep that quirk forever? Is that just a one-off thing? I don't know how it works. Let me know in the comments below. By the way, I'm loving this comment section. You've been all fucking lovely so far, and it's so nice. I don't read all the comments because I tend to just read the ones that pop up on my phone and emails, but it really is lovely to see so many nice people wanting to engage and talk about the show. I really love it. Okay, so he froze at the moment he got in there and he saw a level number 1 monster, and then that bully who shoots lasers from his dick saved him. I do not like that guy. Although he's very flamboyant, I think we're probably led to believe he's probably very stereotypically gay. Well, I've never shot a laser from my dick, so I might be wrong, but we never know. Yeah, he saved him, and he was all like, I have a feeling you won't be here so long. And Izuku was like, why would you say that? Why would you do that? What do you mean? What do you mean? He was like, well, bye. He was a bit of a prick. He can suck a turd too. And then we see the mysterious girl, who we now know is named, hang on, I don't want to pronounce this wrong, Ochako, I think it's Ochako. I might be wrong, so you can correct me on the spelling. Also, do the little spelling things where you tell me how to spell people's names. I really appreciate that. We saw a little bit of Ochako and Glasses Guy basically trying to save the day. They were doing a lot with their powers. She was like tapping all of them and going, and release. She seemed to really want to throw up, and she eventually did. But we'll talk about that in a bit. So it seems like everyone has a little bit of a limit to what they can do, and some quirks might have more than others, and I feel like we'll see her grow in power. I don't know, I might be wrong, but you'll see her one day. She'll just like touch a building and she'll lift over and she's like, and then Glasses Guy obviously was jumping around like some kind of weird space hopper kind of guy, and he was just like bouncing on everything. It was rather demented, to be honest. We saw Katsuki. He was, we didn't see him speak. He wasn't speaking really this episode, but he did fry the fuck out of some very big robots, and we didn't see whether he got in or not, unless it was on that board at the end. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't see him get in. I assume he's going to, let's be honest. They seemed impressed with him through his raw strength. They said on those, what the fuck were they? All those people, like with the heads, and what was that all about? Did some people holding squirrels when they got their quirks? What was going on? That is a very unfortunate quirk that makes you become a squirrel, or was it a beaver? I don't care. It's still unfortunate, and I'm very sorry to these people. So then they release this thing, the giant one, the number 4, worth no points. It was actually worth no points, but it turned out I was kind of right. It was worth massive points at the same time, because she was trapped, and Izuku stepped up. He ran, he saved her, he got the most serious killing moment. I wrote down Izuku kicked all the ass, much like Kachan. I don't know why I wrote that, but I obviously must feel like in the process, Kachan's kicked a lot of ass. Oh, no, I know, much like Kachan, because it was like when he was running to save Kachan. I must make better notes. Running to save Kachan, it was the same as that, except this time he had a motherfucking cloak and he was going to motherfucking use it. He jumps in the air, he's like, boo, just punches him straight out. It was amazing. It was just like flat out, boom. And it was just so cool because he was like, and All Might was speaking, the music was roaring. It was the coolest moment of the show so far, without a doubt. And there have been some sick moments in this show, but seeing Izuku finally step up and be a badass, like we know he is, but like follow through with that badassery, not just like throw a bag and then scrape at a slime monster, but like proper deck this thing into the ground. It did come at a cost. He broke like 3 of his 4 limbs, which was disgusting to watch, with his arms just like flapping about in the air. It was gross, but also very realistic. I mean, if you're going to jump and then punch something, because have you noticed that in movies, like they'll jump up, they'll punch it, they'll land, find everything? No, that's not how it works in this show. This is real life. This uses physics, and physics says if you go up, you come motherfucking down. Okay? That's how physics does. And it was very cool to see that sort of happen. And it was just so awesome. And then like she like slaps him in the face to save him. That was brilliant, Ochako. It's kind of like going to take me a while to get her name right, so just give me, give me some time. But that was so cool. She was like, bam, motherfucker. He was like, oh, okay, thank you for that. And he's like, oh, actually no, that actually worked. And then we had I've got Madame Wazul. Write it down for me, guys. You're great at this. Give me all the mnemonics. And I think it was very... She came over and she was like kissing him, and she obviously kisses and she gives... she heals people, which is pretty cool. But the glasses guy, whose name I still don't know, I wrote down Glasses understands, also a prick. Because he was like... he seems very self-centered. He's in it for him, though, isn't he? He's like... He's there. He thinks he's the best. He knows he's the best. He's not the best, because I didn't see him jumping up and kicking that thing in the face. Although he said if it hadn't been for the points, which I think is very weird, because if you really thought about it, the hero game is to save the people, and she was trapped, and if you want to be a hero, you got to save people. So it was very interesting to see that turn on its head and see him maybe pay a little bit of a price for it, which I quite enjoyed seeing that. So anyway, he's all healed, and he's basically sitting smiling at a fish, which was very strange, or not just to me, but to his mother as well. He's breaking down after the exam. He's struggling with what is going on, and I feel like that's very mental thing to do. I also wrote down, doesn't appreciate mum, which is no way offending Izuku at all. But like a lot of us, I think that we can forget our parents. It's very real, that, and I've put it relates to most of us, because our parents are there to love us and support us, but sometimes we feel that they can't. We have to do this alone, and that's what he's going through. So it's not that he doesn't appreciate her in the way that he loves her and stuff. It's he doesn't appreciate her love because he physically can't, because this is something he has to go through alone. It's not... She tries to understand, and she tries to be there for him, and she wants the best for him, but at the end of the day, this is his dream, and no one... And like everyone knows, no one can follow your dream as much as you want to follow your dream. So for you, it's always going to be the most personal thing. Like if I lost my channel tomorrow, my dad would be massively upset for me, but it would crush me, So, because this is my dream. I love doing this. This is what I love to do. And he thought he failed, but he didn't. And he got the letter, and All Might is going to be a teacher, which, FYI, may be the greatest decision in writing history. It's going to end so poorly that I can't wait to see what happens. Because the dude cannot sit still for a minute. He has bad respiratory system. He's going to need like breaks all around the fucking clock. And honestly, while inspiring, he doesn't seem altogether like he's got his shit in order to be a teacher. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I might be totally wrong, but I don't know. It just feels like this dude is on a knife's edge most of the time. Why become a teacher? But anyway, question that I asked in the reaction as well. Does he permanently keep the quirk? Like, is that his quirk? Is he going to like keep amassing them until he gets all of All Might's power? Because I think that's fucking cool, but I just wondered, that was all. And he was accepted in, despite his points, because he was the motherfucking hero of the hour, and it was so freaking cool to see. It was so cool to watch. I was just blown away by the whole experience, and I cannot wait for episode 5. This show is killing it, guys. I know I know it's still running now, and I'm excited. I don't think we'll catch up for a while, but I'm not bothered. Let's take it as we go. Let's keep going in this nice slow pattern. I know that seems weird, but I want to really savor this and enjoy this because I feel like we're going to get some really cool episodes and we're going to get some really awesome reactions for you guys. And for me as well. I'm really excited. I'm loving this show so far. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I have been Torchwood Boy. You've been Osman. This has been My Hero Academia. We will look into Full Metal Alchemist. I just need to make sure all reaction kind of stuff's okay with it. And if anyone wants to contact the company, that'd be great. I love you. Thank you for watching. You can watch the next reaction on Patreon tonight. It should be up tonight. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.